What do you say to the Pakistani leaders who are now doing precisely what you asked them to do, going after the Taliban, after various militants and terrorists in their own country?
Well, what we say is that we want to be supportive and provide assistance, and we want to ramp that up. Just this last week, a very important piece of legislation, the Kerry Lugar-Berman bill, that made a commitment to additional aid for Pakistan's civilian government and to deliver services to the people of Pakistan, was passed unanimously on its way to the president to be signed. And you're right, when we started this review, one of the innovative conclusions we reached was we had to look at both Afghanistan and Pakistan together. Obviously, we had a great commitment in Afghanistan, and there had been military assistance and counterterrorism training provided to Pakistan, but there hadn't yet been a commitment by the Pakistani military and the civilian government like we're seeing now to go after the extremists that are threatening them as well as beyond their borders. When we partnered with Pakistan to supply the Mujahideen with the weapons and training that they needed to defeat the Soviet Union in Afghanistan, once that was accomplished, we left. And Pakistan feels like we left them holding the bag because all of a sudden they were awash in weapons, they were awash in drugs, they had all of these jihadists who had been trained up in conjunction with us. And we know what happened. We saw that occurring in Afghanistan. So I think it's rightful of the Pakistanis to say, well, how long will your commitment be? How much will you be by our side as we take on these threats to us and, by the way, also to you?
We all want an America defined by deep and meaningful equality, from civil rights to labor rights, from women's rights to gay rights, from ending discrimination. There are no acceptable limits, and there are no acceptable prejudices in the 21st century in our country.
We have a common task and a common challenge.
Why can't we see that we are all in this together?
18 million of you from all walks of life. Women and men, young and old, Latino and Asian, African American and Caucasian, rich, poor and middle class, gay and straight, you have stood with me. And I will continue to stand strong with you every time, every place, and every way that I can. The dreams we share are worth fighting for.